it's bigger than fucking Orange County Housewives or Bravo or NBC. Like, is this woman really okay? That is truly, truly, truly the thoughts that I've had over the past 2 weeks. Are we truly sure of that? I'm not. And therefore, I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's going to quit the show. Now, I hope you guys watch Miami. There was no Beverly Hills on Jersey. We're still hoping for February, guys. So my podcast was on RHOM, my chat with Anna and her daughter. For everyone who watched RHOM, you see that Anna is coming back. She's going to this lunch with Nicole. Marisol, you know how when I say hi, Margaret, hi, Melissa, and I say they all listen, guys. Everyone listens to this podcast, okay? The whole last 15 minutes of Miami Housewives was about this fucking podcast and the rotting corpse and all of that. So they listened to this because that's where Anna's daughter, Beba, called Marisol a rotting corpse. That episode aired January 23rd of this year. So everyone's been asking me to highlight it. I probably will, but this is Patreon, so forget about me highlighting it. Just go back and listen to it. It's 2 parts. The second part is in April. You guys love when I spread out the first part and the second part. I'm being sarcastic. I know you fucking hate it. Trust me. I know everything you guys like. Hey, I'm doing a second show certain days to immediately react to things. That's the #1 thing you guys want. Isn't that exciting? I was wrong. The first part, Anna, January 23rd of this year. The second part, February 6th. So 2 weeks later. So go and listen to both of them. Everyone's already been doing that. It's where the Beba calls her a rotting corpse. So I knew, look, you can't just use my video on RHOM. I mean, you have to call. I have to agree to it, to work some things out. So I knew this was coming. Okay. I had to sign releases. I'm friends with Anna. I knew this was going to be a storyline. I'm not commenting on this because a couple of reasons. One, we have to watch a whole second part. Okay. So go listen to that podcast. Let's watch a whole second part. Third, I'm really good friends with Anna. And so I know so many things surrounding this, which we will get to. This is Patreon. We will get to it. But I don't want to break that confidence. Now I want to watch next week. And then we can talk about everything. Okay. Is that going to make everybody happy? So I knew this was coming. I mean, hi, Marisol. Hi, Alexia. You know, Alexia, listen, you were on this podcast, Alexia. I have nothing against you. I don't mind you. You know, I didn't say it, girl. So don't be mad at me. Maybe Alexia is not mad at me, but I didn't say it. So now you don't want to come back on the podcast because of Marisol, which I don't know if that's true, but I'm making up my own backstory. But I didn't say it, girl. I have no problem with Alexia. Marisol, please. I don't got no time for that one. But hi, Marisol. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Adriana. Adriana was on here last year. I got some things to say about that and some things off air that happened because, I mean, Adriana is the one that started this whole thing and threw her friend Anna under the bus. So I got a lot to say about that. That's all coming next week, but they all listen. The whole thing was about this podcast. They all listen. What else? Why is Miami not doing well in the ratings? Should we dissect that? Why? It's so good. And I hear from you guys and I see the comments. You guys love Miami. Let's just see what else is happening. Okay, so Alexia has to move out of the apartment. You know, the rumor is, according to Adriana from Anna, which is bullshit, that they're having financial issues. I mean, if an apartment is sold, if you're leasing an apartment and the lease isn't over and an apartment is sold, you could stay. Like, if you're like, let's just break this down right now. If I'm leasing this apartment that I'm in, this home in the Hamptons, and I'm leasing this for 10 years and my owner sells it, assuming I don't already own it, I'm giving you a scenario, and my owner sells it in year 3, I have 7 more years on my lease. You can't kick me out. The lease survives, as we say in the law. The lease survives the sale. So Alexia's argument doesn't really make sense unless the lease was ending anyway, which I think Todd might have said. So if the lease was ending anyway and now it's sold, yeah, you have to get out if the person who buys it wants it. If the lease is for another 2 years, girl, you don't have to get out. All right. I mean, you gotta love Lisa Hochstein. She sends herself a reminder to call Jody. She's supposed to check in with him, and now she's sending herself a reminder. Oh my God. What is that all about, girl? And here's the thing about here we go again. Guys, I'm not here to have a negative view on life. I'm really, really not. Okay? I'm really not. But this is how I read. This is how I read Lisa and Jody. This guy is so hot. He's so cute. He's age appropriate. He treats her like a queen. He's successful. I don't think she likes him. I don't think she likes him. I think she has more work to do on herself. I know it's all about the edit. It's all about the edit. Because let me tell you, that scene with Anna, there's lots of stuff that was not shown. Hold that thought till next week. I don't think I think Lisa's trying to convince herself. I think she still wants this fucking Lenny. I mean, girl, it's like, listen, we all know it. If you don't like yourself deep down, if you're listening to this and you don't like yourself, you could say you like yourself. You could look at the mirror and give yourself self-help shit. If you truly deep down don't like yourself, you're going to go for people that treat you like shit because it's repetition, compulsion. It's what is it? It's satisfying. It's supporting the view that you truly have about yourself. You truly think you're shit. You truly don't like yourself. A lot of people don't like themselves. Marisol claimed that Anna doesn't like herself. False. But if you truly don't like yourself, then you don't want someone that treats you well. You think you do, but you don't because that's incongruous with how you really feel about yourself. This is why I don't go to therapy. Give me $100, save your $500, and I'll figure it all out for you. I just think that Lisa has not worked her shit out, and I just think she still wants Lenny. I really do, and it's like, why? Why? I don't know. I think to me, these scenes read like she's trying to convince herself that Jody's the one. The more Lenny treats her like shit and doesn't want her, I think the more she still wants him, which is so fucked up. Really. Nicole, it just comes out. I mean, Nicole's father has passed away, which is never, trust me, again, losing a parent, especially at this time of year, it's not fun, guys. It's really not fun. It changes you. It changes you. No matter what you say, it changes you. Um, he has 8 children. Nicole has 2. I mean, could this be a storyline coming down the pike? She has 2 sisters and brothers. Does anyone care? Gertie, I'm like,